Have you ever felt anxious but couldn't quite figure out why? Maybe it's a racing heart before a simple phone call, or a restless mind that refuses to settle at night. Sometimes it's that heavy, invisible pressure on your chest, even when everything around you seems fine. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Anxiety has quietly become one of the most common struggles of modern life. But what if the solution wasn't in a pill, a podcast, or an app, but in something as simple and powerful as your own breath? Yes, your breath. The way you breathe holds incredible power to shift your mental and emotional state in a matter of moments. And today we're diving into one ancient breathing technique that's been practiced for centuries and now backed by science for its fast, powerful ability to calm anxiety. So, if you're looking for a natural, drug free way to quiet your mind and find your center, keep watching. This technique could be the reset button you've been searching for. Real health, no fluff, just results. Subscribe and join us now. Why breathing is your brain's remote control. Let's begin with something you probably do about 20,000 times a day without thinking, which is breathing. But here's the surprising truth. How you breathe directly affects how you feel. Fast, shallow breathing tells your brain that something's wrong, even if nothing is. It kicks your nervous system into fight or flight mode, which raises your heart rate, tenses your muscles, and floods your body with stress hormones like cortisol. And if you already deal with anxiety, this kind of breathing only makes it worse. On the flip side, slow, deep, intentional breathing activates the rest and digest part of your nervous system, also called the parasympathetic system. This helps slow down your heart rate, relax your muscles, and tell your brain you're safe. That's why breathing is often referred to as the remote control of the brain. The best part? You can access this tool anytime, anywhere in just a few minutes. And while there are dozens of breathing techniques out there, there's one ancient method in particular that has stood the test of time, and for good reason. So, what is this ancient breathing technique? It's called box breathing, also known as four-square breathing. And it dates back centuries, used in ancient yogic practices and meditation traditions as a way to calm the mind, center attention, and even reach higher states of awareness. In more recent times, box breathing has been adopted by Navy SEALs, first responders, and high performance athletes to stay calm under pressure. The technique is incredibly simple. You breathe in for a count of 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold again for 4. That's it. You repeat this cycle for a few minutes, and you'll likely feel a noticeable shift in your state of mind. Here's how a typical round goes. First, inhale slowly through your nose for 4 seconds. Second, hold your breath for 4 seconds. Third, exhale slowly through your mouth for 4 seconds. Fourth, hold again for 4 seconds. And then repeat for 3 to 5 minutes, or longer if you like. What makes this so effective is the balance. The even rhythm brings harmony between your body and brain. It regulates your oxygen and carbon dioxide levels, slows your heart rate, and gently guides your mind away from chaotic thoughts and back into the present. Why box breathing works so fast? Now let's talk about the science behind it. When you're anxious, your sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight mode, takes control. It's designed to keep you alive in dangerous situations, but in everyday life, it can lead to panic, tension, and mental overwhelm. Box breathing helps to interrupt that cycle. The slow, controlled breaths and intentional pauses send signals to your brainstem that everything is okay. Studies have shown that this type of breathing lowers cortisol levels, improves focus, and even increases heart rate variability, a key marker of your body's ability to handle stress. But beyond the science, there's something deeply grounding about box breathing. The structure of the 4-4-4-4 count gives your mind something to focus on. It takes you out of the mental spiral of what ifs and brings you back into the now. Even after just a few rounds, many people report feeling calmer, clearer, and more in control of their emotions. And when practiced regularly, box breathing can actually rewire your brain to respond to stress more resiliently over time. When and how to use this technique. One of the best things about box breathing is that you can use it anytime. It's like carrying a reset button in your back pocket. Feeling overwhelmed at work? Take a quick 1-minute breathing break before replying to that stressful email. Can't sleep at night because your thoughts are racing? Do a few rounds of box breathing in bed. Sitting in traffic or waiting in a long line? That's the perfect time to breathe consciously instead of stewing in frustration. It's also a great ritual to begin or end your day with. Just a few minutes in the morning can set a calmer tone for the rest of the day. In the evening, it can help unwind your nervous system and prepare your body for deeper sleep. If you're new to breathwork, you might find your mind wandering at first, or that holding your breath feels uncomfortable. That's completely normal. Start with shorter sessions, even just 1 or 2 minutes, and build up over time. You don't need to do it perfectly. The key is consistency. And here's a tip. If counting isn't your thing, you can visualize a box while you breathe. Imagine tracing each side of a square with each inhale, hold, exhale, and hold. It helps anchor your mind and adds a calming visual element to the practice. In a world full of distractions, alerts, and endless to-do lists, finding stillness can feel almost impossible. But it doesn't have to be. Your breath is always with you. And with just a little awareness, you can turn it into one of the most powerful tools you have to calm your anxiety, reset your mind, and feel more in control of your day. Box breathing isn't a trendy hack or a quick fix. It's an ancient practice, time-tested, beautifully simple, and incredibly effective. And the more you use it, the more natural it becomes. Over time, your brain learns to trust that feeling of safety and calm. Your body learns to relax more quickly, and your mind gets better at shifting away from stress and into peace. So the next time anxiety creeps in, or even better, before it does, pause and take a breath. Then take another, and let your breath do what it's designed to do. Bring you back home to yourself. And if you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more practical, natural wellness tips just like this. We've got your back on this journey to a calmer, more mindful life. Thanks for watching, and remember, peace is only a breath away.